What's up, y'all? Day 6. Meet me at the back of your mat. Feet hips width. Start with some gentle swaying. Side to side, let your arms go heavy. Add a little give to your knees, a little bounce here. A couple more times, side to side. Checking in with your breath. And come to center. Bring your hands to heart. Option to close your eyes. Just your breath. Setting your intention. Full breath in together. Open mouth exhale. Out. One more fully in. Open mouth, let it go. Out. Seal your lips. Ujjayi. Blink your eyes open. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, little back bend, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl forward and drop to your knees, table. Reach your left arm high. Inhale, the twist. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm threads. Here for a few breaths. Any variation with that right arm, it can extend out. Tent your fingers or wrap up for the bind if it's there today. Breathing deeply into your spine, send it. Take one more. Getting those full exhales. Bring your right hand beneath your shoulder. Next inhale, left arm reaches back up. Exhale, ground your left hand, switch. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Any variation with that left arm? Breathe. Notice a difference. Left or right, if any. Take one more deep breath. And bring your left hand beneath your shoulder. Next, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, ground your right hand. Inhale, cow, open up, arch. Exhale, cat, round back. Inhale, cow, open. Exhale, cat, round. Take a couple more on your own. Last two. Adding any organic movement you like. Take one more deep breath. Open up. Tuck your toes. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Breathe. Walk it out. Shake it out. Wag your tail. Rise to your toes or fingertips. Any other free movement, whatever you need here in this down dog. Plank, side plank, vinyasa option. Couple more breaths. Begin to settle into your down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips higher. Exhale, ground through your heels. Breath in. Breath out, drop your shoulders. Inhale, focus, gaze. Exhale, bandhas, belly tight. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more. Fully out. Last breath. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or hop, feet, hips width. Inhale, halfway, grab your elbows. Exhale, ragdoll, let it go. You could sway or bob or padahastasana. Any other variation? Just keeping your head below your heart. Breathe deep. Couple more full breaths. Release your mind. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, cactus out. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, right hand down your side body. Left arm reaches over. Stay here for a breath. Soften your knees, reach a little further. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reach. Breathe. And reach. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, swan dive all the way. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or hop, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm reach. Inhale, back to center, long. Exhale, take the other side, reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or jump, flow through vinyasa. Always an option to skip. Take it slow. We'll meet back in down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Let it go. Feet to touch, back of your mat. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged. Exhale, stay, ground. Inhale, heel higher. Exhale, scorpion out, open up. Breathe. Option to roll your hip or your ankle. both directions. One more inhale. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Simple twist. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, back down just as slow. One more like that. Inhale the twist. Exhale, back down. Shift your weight onto that left foot. When you're ready, take off. Warrior 3. Hands to heart center. Take it slow. Find your balance. Just a breath here. Back heel higher. Left hand down. Right arm high for half moon. Breathe. Stack your hips. Breathe. Stay soft in that base knee. Option to lift that base hand or lift your gaze up or both for the challenge. One more breath. And a big step back to reverse triangle. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more. Breath in, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Get 'em. Breathe. Get that length. Knee over ankle. Shoulders over hips. Arms parallel with the earth. Reaching apart. Breathe. Palms up. Shoulders drop. Palms down. Breath in. Breath out. External rotation. Left thigh. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle, straight legs, arms, tick-tock, 12-6. Breathe. Option to shorten that stance. Heel toe. Length through your crown. Breathe. Arms reach. Gaze up. One more breath. Next, inhale. 5, pointed star. Face the side of your mat. Exhale, cartwheel to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Right side. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, heel higher. Exhale, scorpion out. Open up. Breathe. You could roll hip or ankle. One more breath in. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Simple twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back down, slow. One more. Inhale the twist. Exhale, back down. Shift the weight onto your right foot. When you're ready, warrior 3. Hands to heart. Level out. Just one breath. Right hand down, left arm high, half moon pose. Take it slow. You could keep that right hand grounded, or you could challenge yourself, lifting that base hand, lifting your gaze, just an option. Take one more breath. And a big step back to reverse triangle, facing the back. Inhale, stay, exhale. One more breath in, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Again, we're facing the back now. Breathe. That length. Play your edge. Focus your gaze. Breathe deep. Locked in. Breath in. Breath out. External rotation, right thigh. Palms up. Shoulders drop. Palms down. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle, straight legs, arms, tick-tock. Option to shorten your stance. Breathe. Active reach across your chest. Both arms reach apart. Breath in. Breath out. Next inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale to the front low lunge, right to our flow. Inhale, right, left leg high, 3-legged. Exhale, scorpion out, open up. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Simple twist. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, back down. Shift your weight. Warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale, ground. Left hand down, right arm high. Inhale, half moon. Stay for a breath. Big step back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Keep the gaze up, one breath. Let it go. Inhale, 5-pointed. Exhale to the back, low lunge. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, scorpion out. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, step through. Simple twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back down. Shift your weight. Warrior 3. Inhale. Stay. Right hand down. Left arm high. Half moon. Breath in. Level. And a big step back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. One breath. Inhale, 5-pointed. Exhale, tee out your arms. Palms up. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, Prasarita all the way down. Toes in, heels out. Breathe. We're here for several breaths. Any variations calling with your hands or an inversion. Whatever feels right. Whatever your body's calling for. Just keeping your head below your heart here for a few more full breaths. Getting that blood flow to the discs in this decompression. Also to the brain. Take one more deep breath. Hands beneath shoulders. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to half. Exhale, pivot to the left, low lunge. Left leg high. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, scorpion out. Option to flip your dog here. One breath. Back to 3-legged dog, slow. And shift forward to half pigeon, left knee forward. Whew. Getting into our hips now. Any adjustments there with your hips to get settled? Soften your hip flexor, your IT glute. Get some length here. Take a breath. And shift your gaze over your left shoulder. Gaze at your back foot. Stay for a breath. And back to center. Find some length. Option to bend. Last breath in. And sleeping pigeon all the way down. We can let that audible breath go, that ujjayi. But still try to keep a depth to your breath. Directing your breath energetically towards any tension you're feeling here. And taking the opportunity to check in with how you're feeling today, new day. Always like to check in emotionally with the deeper hip openers, as we can keep a lot of stress here. We'll be here for at least a few more breaths. Slowly getting to come out of your pose. Tuck your back toes. Shift the weight back to table and roll out that left hip a few times in both directions. Some circles with your knees. Couple leg extensions out long. And drop to the ball of your left foot. Shift your weight back into a calf stretch. Just for another breath. Feel that one. And meet me in down dog. We'll set up for the right side. Right leg high, three-legged. Inhale. Exhale, scorpion. Stay or flip. Here for a breath. Back to three-legged. And forward to half pigeon. Take it slow, setting up. Find the angle that works for you in that front leg. Find your length, crown. And shift your gaze over your right shoulder. Gaze at that back foot for a breath. Back to center. Option for a little bend. Last breath. And all the way down. Sleeping pigeon pose. Dropping in right away, let go of any clenching in your hips, your glutes, but not just there, the whole body. Really allow it to melt. And gravity take over. As you keep that deep breath, Allow each exhale to take you a little bit deeper into the pose. And notice the difference physically left to right, but also emotionally. Feeling those deeper layers. Be here for at least a few more breaths. Just feel and breathe. A couple more like that. You are ready. No rush. Pushing yourself up. Tuck the back toes. Shift the knee back to table. Roll out that right hip a few times. Both directions. Couple leg extensions. And drop to the ball of that right foot. Shift the weight back, calf stretch. Take a breath. And re-ground that right knee and make your way onto your back. However you'd like to transition, we'll meet there. Bring your knees into your chest. A little rock side to side. And one more grounding breath. We'll take one round of bridge. If you'd like to take wheel, that's an option, but we'll just do one round. If you're taking bridge, lift your hips, interlace your hands behind your back, stack your shoulders to touch. If you're going for wheel, listen to your body, fully present. And stay as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, we'll all meet in Supta Baddha Konasana, feet to touch, knees out wide, one hand over your belly, one hand over your heart. Finding stillness for a moment. And through the practice, breathing with intention. Focusing inward. Feel your heart, your breath. And bring your hands outside your thighs. Gently knees to touch, slow. And windshield wiper side to side. A few times on each side. Getting into the lower back, that's lumbar, spine. Once you feel even, pull your knees into your chest. We'll finish with a supine twist. Left leg long, right knee squeeze. When you're ready, take your twist. Any adjustments, variations, modifications, all is good. Whatever your body needs right now in this twist. Inviting that same sense of surrender, just like pigeon. Really letting go here. All the tension, all the stress. Just your breath now. And take a few more deep, full breaths. And a couple more just like that. And last deep breath into your spine. And slowly, gently coming out of the twist. Pull your knees back in and release your right leg long this time. Squeeze your left knee tight, and when you're ready, take your twist. Anything you need to settle in. Once you've made your last adjustments, try to find stillness. And right now, just this pose. If you find your mind wandering, come back to your body. Notice what you're feeling. Come back to your breath. Deep, full breath. And we'll be here for at least another few breaths. Really let go. And take last 2 deep breaths in this twist. And one more. When you're ready, rolling onto your back. Recenter, knees into chest, last squeeze tight, flex your feet, big squeeze, and release, Shavasana. And taking up all the space you'd like. Finding stillness together, integrating the whole practice. And thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Namaste.